Hi yogis, my name is Becca. Welcome to the Yoga Clinic, and today I have a quick core workout for you. You won't need any props. You'll just need a mat or a towel with some extra padding so that you can lie down and be comfortable. So go ahead and get what you need, and then come and lie down on the back with the soles of the feet as wide as the mat, and then the knees knocking together. And slowly make your way down. You can roll the head back and forth a few times to make sure that everything feels centered here. And then take a hand to the heart and one hand to the belly. Let the shoulder blades spread wide. Let the heart be open, and let the belly be soft. Pausing here for a moment before we move to center ourselves in stillness. All of this movement, all of this work that we do occurs in this great sphere of stillness that holds everything, holds all sound, holds all movement. And it's where all the fluctuations arise from and return to. Big breath in, breathing into both hands, holding at the top, filled with air. And then open the mouth and let everything go. Back body melts into the mat. Blink the eyes open, extend your left leg long on the mat, and then we'll draw the right knee in. Interlacing the fingers over the right shin, we'll inhale, feel the right thigh draw away. And then exhale, pulling the right thigh down along the rib cage on the right. Inhale, thigh draws away, and then we'll interlace the fingers behind the thigh. Flex at the right foot, the right ankle, and then on the inhale, we'll begin to kick the heel up towards the sky. The knee does not have to straighten here. And then exhale, coming back down to about 90 degrees. Extending out through the heel, inhale, extend your shin, extend your foot up to the sky. And then exhale, drop the heel down to 90 degrees. Good. Keep going with your own pace. Trying your best to keep your head and your shoulders relaxed on the mat, keeping the belly soft to start. And if the hamstring flexibility isn't there to interlace fingers behind thigh, then you can just keep the hands down by your sides. So we're just warming up the back of the right leg. Good. Extend the right leg up to the sky. Right knee is straight. Kick out through the left heel. And then lift the left heel about an inch above the mat. So our legs are in a scissor position, pulling the low belly down, and then lift up the head and shoulders and extend the arms forward, reaching towards the front of the mat. Breathing here, drawing the belly button down towards the floor. And then lower the left heel, lower the right heel, relax the body down. Left knee draws into the chest. Inhale, feel the thigh draw away. Exhale, pull the thigh in. Inhale, thigh draws away. We'll switch the grip to underneath the hamstring. Flex through both feet and then kick through the left heel to extend the knee. Exhale, lower the heel to 90. And then inhale, glide the foot back up to the sky. Moving with breath. Finding some movement in the left hamstring, left calf, just feeling the muscles begin to warm. And then we'll pause with the left leg extended up towards the sky. like you could step a footprint on the ceiling. Release the hands, extend the arms forward, reaching towards top of the mat, and then hover the right heel. Pull the belly button down towards the floor, like you could hug the front body into the spine. Pause here. A little shaking is normal. Pressing the low back down into the earth. And then lower the right heel, lower the left. Inhale, stretch long through the whole length of the body. Point through the toes, reach the arms overhead. And then exhale, gather the knees into the chest. We'll lift the head and shoulders here. Draw the belly button down towards the earth firmly. And then we're going to inhale into something like low boat. So we'll kick forward through the heels as we reach the arms overhead, but keep the belly button drawing down. And then circle the arms wide and pull the knees back into the chest, keeping the head lifted the whole time. Good. Inhale, kick out, low boat, extending, pulling the belly down, low back stays grounded, and then circle the arms around, grab for the knees, and maybe a little pulse with the hips. Good. Again, inhale, explode out, exhale, draw in, pulse. Inhale, explode out, circle the arms, and then exhale, draw the knees in, little pulse with the hips. Good. 5 more. Use your breath. Keeping the low back pressing down onto the mat the whole time. This is where the core stability really comes into play. Good. Explode out. Low boat. Extend the arms forward. Reach towards your toes. Flex your toes back towards your face. Draw the belly down. Spread through your collarbones. Good. And then from here, we're going to start to flutter kick the feet. So point the toes. Really quick fluttering the legs. Keep the inner thighs drawing down towards the floor. Keep the belly drawing down towards the floor. Shoulder blades are lifting off the mat. We'll go for 20. 10. Knees draw into the chest, lower the head, lower the shoulders. Breath into the chest. Breath out, release the body down. Rock the head side to side. Just make sure you're not holding any tension in the neck. Good. So we're going to repeat that. Instead of flutter kicks at the end, we're going to do scissor kicks. So we'll start with the knees into the chest. Keep the head and shoulders down for now. And then from here, we will move into our low boat, circle the arms, and then come back to this position with the chin in and the head lifted. Okay, so let's lift the head. And we'll begin. Inhale, low boat. Keeping the low back down. Circle the arms, draw the knees in. Good. Keep going with your breath. So notice that the torso doesn't really move here. It's staying super sturdy, super stable and solid. So our limbs are moving around this strong, stable core. Option to add a little pulse at the top when you come into your ball. We'll go for 5 more. You can do it. Use your breath. Last one. Good. Meeting in low boat. Extend the arms forward. This time we'll scissor kick, so the toes point. Take the toes wide, wider than the edges of the mat. And then bring the ankles towards one another, cross left over right. Toes go wide, cross right over left. Toes go wide, left over right. Toes go wide, right over left. Good. Keep going like this. We'll go for 10. 9. 8. Pull the low belly down. 5. Spinning the inner thighs down. 3. 2, lift your shoulders, and 1. Good job. Pull the knees in. Rest your head down. Breath into the chest, into the belly. And exhale, lower the body down. Good. Draw the heels in. So we're coming back to our starting position with the soles of the feet wide and the knees knocking in towards midline. This is a really good place to restore, to recover. It takes the low back out of tension. It takes the core out of tension. And then we'll return to one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. Simply breathing into the hands. So you can repeat those 2 rounds as many times as you need to feel like you've gotten your core workout in for the day. These exercises work the whole core, and they're also really important for building core stability. So it's not just enough to have your 6-pack, your 8-pack, to have a strong looking core. You want it to be stable so that as the limbs move, sometimes in fast or explosive or sudden movement, the core can react and be strong. That's what's really important. So that's what these exercises are training. So feel free to repeat these today, or if you want to incorporate them into your routine every day, I guarantee that you will start to notice some benefit and some change in about 3 to 4 weeks of doing this. Thank you so much for being here. As always, it's an honor. If you enjoyed this class and you'd like to see more core workouts, please check out the core workout playlist on my channel and be sure to subscribe. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time.